everyone, Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Thanks for joining me today. And today I'm going to share how to make these super easy wood effect tags, or you could have them as hanging Christmas decorations. I think these are really lovely. They've got the lovely wood grain there. It looks like a slice of tree. Very rustic, very fun and very, very easy. So I'm going to show you how we've made them. So first of all, you're going to need some, this is Sahara sand and this is early espresso. I'm using scraps here. You don't need an awful lot to make one. And what we're going to do is we're going to use crumb cake, which is just a shade darker than the Sahara sand. And then the early espresso is a shade darker than the crumb cake, okay? So you just want 3 shades of, you know, brown. And then we're using this lovely tree stump stamp, which that's what I'm calling it. It's a tree stump, and it comes from the beautiful Rooted in Nature set, which I did share with you yesterday as part of my hashtag simple stamping. So go back and have a look at that video. So all you need to do is, using your crumb cake, let's just move that to one side, and you can knock these up in no time. There's a little wood knot there, and I like that to be to the left. I don't know why, it don't matter, it's just how I like it. So, plenty of ink on there. As I say, that is crumb cake and the cardstock is Sahara sand. I will leave all of the products that I use over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk, so do hop along and have a look. So then we've got that lovely wood effect there, so we can just shut that now. And then I'm going to just stamp the simple Noel using cherry cobbler, which is a nice deep colour, so it will go over that colour that I've already put down. And that one is from Peaceful Noel. Beautiful set, and it's that Noel there, look. I love the curly, swirly font of that. So, some nice deep cherry cobbler on there. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Okay, and we're just aiming for the centre, but if it's not perfect, in fact, I want that. Do I want it that way? Get it to the way that, you know, you like the look of. I like I say, the wood knot to be just to the left and pointing up a bit. You know, not that I'm fussy. And that is our stamping done, so we can put our ink and our block away, bringing in my stamping snips, which I absolutely love. Now, there are thinlets to go with this stamp set. You can get it as a bundle. I am sometimes, if it's quite a basic shape, it's just as fast for me to just cut it. Just cut it with my scissors. You know, if it's a word or an intricate die, then obviously. But for this wood stump, I think we can manage to cut around it. So there we go. Just leaving it, you know, it doesn't matter if it's not perfect, we're just cutting it out. It's just that just leaving a tiny, tiny gap between the cardstock and the stamp, because we want to see the definition of the edge of it. Okay, so we're not like, you know, it doesn't have to be absolutely equal all the way around. It doesn't have to be perfect, so long as you can still see the edge of that stamp. That's the main thing you need to worry about, because, you know, there's bigger things to worry about, isn't there? But you know what I mean. That's what you want to concentrate on. Shouldn't be worrying about anything, should we? Right, now what I am doing is I am going to unashamedly now bring in a contraband item, and I'm not going to apologise for it. I love the Vintage Photos Distress ink, okay, and I'm going to use it. Now, you can use the crumb cake shade of stamping ink. It will do the same thing. The water-based, they're made the same. I just like this. I've had it in my stash years and I like using it, so I'm going to use it. I think you can make, you don't have to just necessarily only ever buy one brand. You can complement your crafty selection with other stuff. I'm not a purist demonstrator. I do have other products in my collection that I do enjoy using, and this I put on everything. I'd put it on my cereal in the morning if I could. I love it that much, and that gives us that lovely, just that lovely wooden look, and I think it complements that Stampin' Up stamp perfect. Right, Now I'm going to glue this onto my beautiful early espresso cardstock, which is the most gorgeous deep shade of brown. It is absolutely lush. And again, it doesn't matter if you're sticking it on straight at this point, because we're just going to cut it out. And the reason I've layered it is to give it a bit of stability. And also, if you look, it just adds to that wooden look. We've just given it that rim, you know, like it's got a layer of bark as well. So that's the theory behind my madness. Okay, so we're going to cut this out. Now, I will have to just be careful, because for some reason I struggle when I'm cutting out really dark colours. If I'm trimming black cardstock, it's like I go, I don't know, blind, and I can't see. You know, like snow blindness or something. I think I've got dark colour blindness. I don't know if that's an actual thing or if it's just me that's a bit of a biff. But there you go. But these, as I say, you can use these as gift tags. You could make a heap of them and have them as tree decorations. If you're running a craft stall, you know, have an artificial tree up and hang them on. They look awesome, don't they? And if you want even more sort of longevity on them, you could coat them with something like I don't know, some kind of sealer like Mod Podge or something like that. I don't feel the need, to be honest, because if they don't last forever, I'll just make some more. So there we go, and I'm just going to re-ink just so that that blends nicely. And I don't care that it's not perfect, it's meant to be wood, and there's nothing less perfect than a tree. You know, it's not symmetrical. Right, so now I'm just punching, and this is a is it, I don't know what measurement that is it 1/8 of an inch, and that one's 1/16 of an inch. I don't know, but it doesn't matter, use anything. I'm just using this because I've got it and I like it, but you can use anything. If you don't even have a standard hole punch, you know, poke a hole with a pokey tool, it doesn't matter. Right, so now I'm going to use some of this, which is called braided linen trim, and it's 3/16 of an inch, and it's like woven. You know, if you pull it like that, it's like woven. It's really nice stuff. So I'm just going to grab a length of that. What have I got there? I've got approximately about 9 inches. Fold it in half. But again, we don't really need to measure. You can just use your judgment. I'm tying a knot in the top, like so. Nice and rustic looking. And then we feed that loop there through our hole in the front. Always go from the front. And then lift that over. Feed the rest of it through and gently pull. And by going through the front and doing it, you get that nice, where that sits nicely there. If you do it the other way, it doesn't look as nice. I don't think so anyway. Give it a try and see what you think. So then I'm going to bring in my sprig punch. If you want in one of these, you need to hurry because it is on low stock, I'll just warn you. Okay, it's been really popular. And a lot of the seasonal items now are while stocks last, everyone. So, sorry to be a bit salesy there, but I'm just concerned that if there's something you like that's seasonal, go and get it. Whoever you buy from, just go and get it, because they will be selling out. Right, so I'm going to glue these on now, and I'm going to glue them. They're kind of shaped, and if you look carefully, you can have it so they're kind of like arched that way, okay? So have a look which way around they are, and have them mirror image of each other. Just there, one. And one there. Okay, super simple. Don't get any easier than this. And then I have used this lovely, what's it called? Mixed satin ribbon. I believe it's real red, this one. Is it real red? Yes, it is real red. It's beautiful. Now, I have tied my bow off camera because I just can't face the stress of it today. The stress and the anxiety of tying a bow while I'm filming. I'm not doing it. Not today. So I have tied it on my little cheapo plastic ribbon thing. Okay, so I find it easier to put the blue dots on the project where I'm going to stick the thing, okay, because you've got a bigger surface area. If you start trying to put it on the ribbon, you end up with it stuck to your fingers. So I've put it on the project exactly where I want it, and then I'm going to just press that ribbon on, okay, and there we go. Give that a bit of a faff. It's meant to look kind of rustic and not perfect, and there we go. We've got some lovely either tags for your gifts or tree decorations. Go and give it a try. Super easy. All the details will be over on my blog, scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Go and have some Christmas crafty fun, and I'll see you soon.